this shit now.
And we back. Back at it again.
Back at it one more time?
Oh, more than one more time. You know, you got to get Britney Spears to keep on hitting it again one more time,
Oops,
one more time.
I did it again. What up, everybody? How you guys doing today? You know what I mean? Welcome to the Corleone and Cash podcast, gaming podcast, or gaming pad podcast. Sorry, I'm ruining everything already. But you know what I mean? It's Cash. You know, rapping from Area 410. You know what I mean? How we do it up here. And then, you know, the host that does the most.
Mr. Tone Corleone at your service.
Ooh, he's so fancy.
I got to be professional, you know. I mean,
I like it.
You know, never know who might be listening. Might be getting ready to get that real big deal one day, but you know, got to carry myself a certain way until I do get it.
Hey, that's what it's all about. You know what I mean? It's all about.
But you know what? Let's go ahead and get right with it. How was your week, sir?
You know, it's been pretty good. You know, still, you know, trying to, you know, duck and dodge COVID. You know, every single day while I'm at work. So, you know, this week's been pretty good. How about yours, man?
Oh, well, you know me. You know my motto. Different day, different game to play. Something to get mad about. But we'll get into that. So, first off.
Who are we talking about today?
Let's touch on 2K real quick. Just very, 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 very briefly. And I mean brief, very brief. But it seems like that they starting to maybe listen to the community now.
Maybe? That's a strong word.
It's a definitely a strong word. But let me tell you why I just said maybe.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they seem to be listening to, you know, my team, you know, players, of course.
Right.
They always listen. They always listen to them. But it seems like, you know, people in the park and neighborhood and pro-am are actually, you know, getting just a little bit of recognition.
Right.
You know, this pro-am matchmaking is working, not as efficient as it should be, but, you know, it's starting to work now. So, you know, people don't have to keep matching up in the wreck, you know, under the wrong sliders and, you know, feel like they're getting robbed about stuff. So, you know, that's one good point that I just want to touch on right quick.
Well, you know, at least they're trying. You know what I mean? Before we didn't really see too much, but now at least they, you know, at least they're trying.
Yeah.
It seems like everything is looking up.
I guess so.
I guess.
But so check this out. Mm-hmm. So you know how Microsoft and Duracell, you know, through OMD, I believe it is, you know, they actually, you know, had a deal all these years to where, you know, you get that fresh new Xbox controller, you know, you get the 2 little Duracell batteries in there to put it in the controller and, you know, start playing. Well, that might not be happening for much longer because that deal has officially ended.
Right.
So
you mean no more of, you know, unboxing it after you get it and it's like, oh, I got batteries too. Yes, I don't have to worry about getting any batteries.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Well, that changes a lot, doesn't it? People were so accustomed to getting that, man. So are they going to cut the price down a little bit, though, because the batteries are out now, though?
I mean, I'm pretty sure that they will in the future. But, I mean, you know, of course, as of right now, they're going to try to get every single cent that they can with this new system. And, of course, you know, people that's not want to switch over right just yet, but they still want to keep on gaming, they definitely go charge that that $59-$60 for a brand new controller, and don't even try to order off Amazon, because you'll get prices all different ways on Amazon.
All different kinds of prices. And you gotta make sure they work. It's another thing.
Right. And that's just
so much can go wrong.
So much can go wrong. Hopefully they'll get better at it.
Yeah. Hopefully. Look, I believe in them, all right?
But let's swing over to Apex real quick. Apex has been in the news a lot lately.
Right.
Of course, with the new map Olympus and the new character Horizon. But there have been some other things that have been popping up on the news feed here and there. Kind of like, people who do the data mining and they look all throughout the game file and try to find the secrets and everything like that. But what's coming up for next season? Yeah. Apparently, it's a list of almost maybe 10 to 12 characters that they have on the back burners.
Wait a minute. 10 to 20? Is that what you just
said? 10 to 12.
Oh, thank God. 10 to 12.
But I mean, still, with a character roster of already how many people? 15?
It's going to get to, ridiculous. It's going to be crazy. 10 to 12, though. That's adding, what, 20 some more, in a sense, altogether?
Yeah, pretty much. And, hopefully, I've seen some other news about that. They were starting a special IP project.
What is that? Special IP project?
Yeah, it's kind of like, like almost like a role-playing game. But at the same time, it's like you can almost like adventure forever, almost. Like it'll never be an end, and you can always find something to do. Now, I think that it was meant to get put out there, that that this is going to be happening, and the fact that Apex developers are going to be working on this game. Maybe that's going to give some type of inside look, like, okay, is this the story mode, or the storyline that people have been wanting from the Apex seasons all this time. I mean, it could be that.
It could be. It really could be that.
I don't know, but
that's up to the viewers, man. The people who watching and listening.
They gotta, y'all gotta get involved. Put a bug in their ear. Say, hey, it would be cool if we had a story mode for Apex. I'm pretty
sure. Which it really would be. By the way,
I would like to learn more than just what they give me in the bio. At the Legend Select screen. I want to know more than about Mirage's weird sexual encounters with himself, and
the man who dances stuff. Going down going down to the arena and just dancing with himself.
I'm telling you, that to each
I love
own.
the self arrogance. Like I love you love yourself because you should love yourself, but when you're dancing with yourself and doing the little two-step dance with each other, it's some things begin to question, like, oh, is everything all right?
Well, I'm telling you, like, I'm gonna say it again, just because it's just so off the wall. Like, if you haven't been playing it, you wouldn't understand. But the man is jealous because a robot, not a cyborg, a full machine, oil and metal, quote unquote, found a girlfriend, which it really wasn't his girlfriend. He was just saying that. But this man, Mirage, got all mad, turned up, and twisted out about it. Like, how was he able to get a girlfriend? What's wrong with me? Like, bruh, first of all, you ever think because you sitting there with 4 or 5 copies of yourself, chatting it up, and y'all having hee ha ha laughing, you think anybody gonna want to be with you and the rest of them? No.
You don't think you crazy, man. You don't think you crazy.
Like, you gotta get it together. But I mean, he does get placed in there for an interesting part of the story. Yeah. So I would like to see them actually develop these characters and show us a more of a different side of them than just always on the battlefield.
Right. So, but the real question is, do you like Mirage, or you have some kind of vendetta against him? I mean, what is your thoughts on Mirage and stuff?
Like I said before, when it comes to Apex, everybody is pretty, everybody's a pretty good character. Basically, just, on your play style.
Right.
Now, going from, S tier being top, then, A tier being second, then of course B, and then C.
Yeah.
I would put Mirage in A tier.
Not S tier though. Just because of what he can do.
S tier, and I'll tell you why. Not just not S tier, but I'll tell you why.
Mm-hmm.
But combat wise, he can make duplicates of himself to, go send out there first to make sure ain't no snipers out there or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, that's perfect. Need a distraction. Need to use that to see where folks are shooting at. Okay, I can totally understand it. That's useful in battle. Doing the bamboozle, alt move. That's a perfect move for him.
Yeah.
I can't knock him with that. But the fact of the matter that he does not shut the hell up.
It drops him down to an S tier to an A.
Drops him down from S to an A.
Oh man.
Go out there,
go out there.
Like he be stuttering. How you sit and talk to these clones all day inside your head, but when it's time for you to use them, you still stuttering. Like you really that confused in the head, my guy? You okay up there, Mirage? When you be sending these clones out, do you send a piece of your brain out with them?
Gotta be.
Don't come back.
It makes sense.
Really?
It makes sense. It makes 100%. It makes 100% sense. It makes sense. Like I would give him S tier. Only reason why S tier is because of the combat wise. You're able to trick your opponents. Then with your alt, you're able to just throw out so many of them to literally distract him. And you can either, quick escape, or you can use that to your advantage and get the upper hand on them. So, it varies of what you can do. It depends on the character. I mean, on the person who's controlling them, honestly. If you can dance around with him like that, yeah, he's an S tier. You can't do that, and should probably work getting on somebody else, because that character alone is tremendous. He's a really good character. He just, like Tone said, he won't shut the fuck up.
Yeah, but all in all, he's all right.
You always need that one person on the team that just, it's annoying, like that little bug in the air.
I guess so, but sometimes I wish I could just have a mute button and just shut him the hell up. Because he'll just. It's one thing when you talking about stuff referring to the battle,
right?
And you just sitting there talking about, hey, I wonder what's for lunch later on. Tacos or something. Like, bro, nobody ain't trying to hear all that. It's two people that's sniping at me from up here. Can you send somebody out so I can get from out this corner?
Right. Like, there's only 3 squads left, and we don't know who's what.
Me.
3 squads left. You talking about, yeah, man, had some lasagna last night. Really messed with my stomach. Like, what?
I'm telling you.
You don't know where these people are?
I don't know. But you know what? All in all, I rock with Apex heavy. It's actually, a game that I play, weekly, at least, once a day. And we actually do have a special Apex tournament coming up soon, by the way.
Oh, do we?
Yes, we do. It's actually being hosted by none other than Styles Got the Juice.
Styles got,
and her group of individuals called the Juice Squad.
Shout out the Juice Squad.
They having it's called an Apex Trio Kill Race.
Ooh,
prove that you got the juice. You see what they did there, right there. That's the wordplay. That's gonna draw me in right there.
Hey, right, that's a good pun. You know what I'm saying?
It's Saturday, January 30th, from 6 to 9 Eastern PM. PM time, people, not in the morning. PM.
Make sure y'all get there on time.
And guess what? It's a $20 entry fee. That's it.
$20. Come on, y'all know y'all got that. Y'all saving that for McDonald's?
I know y'all got y'all stimulus. $20 ain't gonna hurt from that. Go ahead and do something nice for yourself. Try to enter this tourney real quick. Try to prove to everybody that you the best player right now.
For all the people who don't have stimulus, so sorry. I wish there was something that people could do. I mean, people could cash app you $600. If they really feel generous.
Right. True.
You got
true.
your own, custom made stimulus.
Oh yeah, and by the way, all the members of your team have to be over level 100.
Ooh.
So this is not no little,
it's no rookies,
little amateur hour. This ain't no rookies. These exactly. are pros. And I'm pretty sure that if they over level 100, they done play ranked and they might be high up in that ranked area. So if you come in, you got to come with that. You got to come in with that heat. You got to have that juice.
That juice. You got to be juiced up.
So shout out to Styles and Juice Squad for putting on that event. Make sure y'all be looking out for that. Any information, y'all can reach her on Twitter at Styles Got the Juice. That's STYLEZ, capital GT, capital DA, Juice.
Juice.
There you go, folks. Tell her Tone sent you. Tone and Cash sent you.
Still though, that cash app though, that $600. If anybody, is willing to throw that out there, and my cash app is Senpai Cash 26.
Like I said, ain't nothing wrong promoting yourself, my brother. Do what you got to do.
Same times is hard, you know what I mean? It's hard.
And you know what? Leading off from what Styles is doing, we need more individuals like this, especially females, to get the recognition that they deserve when it comes to gaming. So over here on Tone and Cash Gaming Pad, along with 613 Faye Productions.
Big shout outs, by the way.
Big shout outs to my main man, my brother, Hollywood Mike T, holding it down for us in the booth. All of February, every show, we're going to have a female guest on here for Ladies Month. Not ladies day, not ladies week, ladies month.
Ladies month. You gotta appreciate the ladies, man.
You got to. All y'all got a mama.
Definitely
everybody got a mama at some point in time. You wouldn't be for where you at now if it wasn't for mama. Honestly. So you gotta show love for the ladies. Got to.
Definitely.
Got to give them their flowers early. Not when the fame and the success didn't hit and you trying to get noticed in. No, do it before time. Give them the support that they need now.
I mean, there was so many, gaming women out there, gaming ladies, and the ratio now could be actually debatable. It could be half and half right now. There's probably more men than women right now as far as playing, but before it was, obviously more men, but now it's, women are going right up there with it. And there are some really cool, unique, and really great female gamers out there, that will challenge the men just the same way in a sense.
Oh yeah, big example of that, shout out, Keita. She was the first female player to get drafted in the NBA 2K League.
Big shout outs to her.
That's something great right there. Big shout outs to her.
Talking about that workhorse, that grind to get there, man. It wasn't an easy road, to be.
I'm telling you, it wasn't.
To be in the 2K League.
Not at all. To get through the cheesy dribble moves, the people constantly saying that you wasn't gonna make it because you were female. She proved a lot of people wrong.
Yeah.
Did she get the shine that she should have gotten? In my opinion, no. She could have gotten more playing time. The times when she did play, I'm pretty sure those first couple of games, she was nervous like anybody else would have been.
Yeah, of course.
But, once she got in her groove, she was out there hooping. So I don't know. I don't get why I don't get why females get, talked down so bad when it comes to video games.
I don't know, man, because I mean, the more of the like, how people, project them as, either they have to do this to get it, or you got to do this, and I mean, some of them don't have to be that way at all, man. It just wants to play the game and be treated just like the boys, like, you know what I mean? So
Right. And that's a big reason why I'm pretty sure a lot of females don't stream
yeah,
because with the standards that society have been setting today, the bar is set extremely high for women when it comes to looks, to sounding a
mm-hmm.
certain way, to carrying yourself a certain way. But honestly, if you playing a game, all that shouldn't matter, especially if you're
Yeah,
good at what you're doing. But they still continue to make the stereotype like well, only reason why she getting views is because she got her chest all out, or
yeah,
she's doing this while she on stream or while she playing or something like that.
yeah.
But it ain't got to come down to all that.
No, I mean, people are gonna see if you know what I mean, what you about in a matter of minutes. You know what I mean? Like, oh man, she got her cleavage showing. Yada yada. And you know what I mean? You're gonna get those hornballs, man. you're gonna you're gonna get those. But like, if you can literally sit there and just play, games genuinely, and you can get built off of that. You know what I mean? That's what you need to be looking for. You know what I mean? Especially there is a lot of gaming girls that are legitimately like that, but don't get that recognition.
Yeah, yeah, and it's you would think that the fact that a female player can become somebody totally different online to be able to be accepted.
Yeah,
But the fact that they come on there as themselves, they let people know that they're a girl. They let people know that, I'm good at this. Let me go ahead and do this. I got it. And then when they show out and actually show that they can carry themselves or, nonetheless carry the whole team, because, I've seen female players on 2K that haven't, made it to the league yet. But,
mm,
they've played pro-am games against, comp teams and they've held their own. You know, uh, it's people out there like, Hazel. Hazel is a dribble guy in the 2K
yeah,
community,
yeah,
but nobody really gives her the recognition. When you hear a dribbling guy, the first people go name is Steezo.
yeah. Hands down.
But honestly, Hazel can do just the
Yeah,
same things that he can do.
yeah,
It's just that the way that she present them, that people don't want to see it that way. But the people that do like seeing it are those important people.
yeah.
And that's why she almost made it to the league. She went to that women's development camp. If I'm not mistaken, I believe her and her sister did. Her sister Cookie.
Mm,
They both from Detroit, from my area. So when I
313.
heard that, I'm like, oh yeah, 313. We got some hoopers here.
The Hoopers
You
out there in the
know,
313.
out there, on that concrete, on the hardwood, and in the virtual world. You feel me?
Yeah,
But it's like just because they females, they didn't get the shine. They didn't get they didn't get what they were supposed to get.
right.
That was so well deserved to them.
I mean, and not even trying to, boost her head because she already knows. But Styles is another one, and it's just like how versatile she was.
Right.
She played 2K and was really good. Exceptional at it. And then is able to switch it off and go play other different games that didn't evolve around 2K and do really great on there to Fortnite. And yeah, I don't know why I said Fortnite because that was horrible for me. For me, but I never played with her with that. And she was actually really well on there. But then she, her playing Apex and watching her stream on Apex, it's so cool that she interacts with everybody. But yet she still brings really great quality while she
Mm-hmm.
plays. So you know what I mean. People like that is not getting seen the way they should be. Definitely, Styles is one of those people, in my opinion, that brings it when she streams All Eyes on Tiff. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
They really bring it when they stream. So definitely big shout out to them.
And another special shout out to a member of SSWI that's always constantly putting out content, always putting out clips,
Are you
no
talking
matter what.
about Miss
Oh, you know who
Thermite?
yeah, you already know who I'm talking
Miss
about. Miss Thermite, the one who be running people over in tanks, setting folks on
Setting them on
fire,
fire. That is her
hitting them with
thing.
riot shields, doing everything in the book, chopping folks in half with helicopter blades. Like I don't
Yes.
know how she do it,
Talk
but
about
she is a
adversarial.
mastermind on that game.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Any battle game, bro. There's no one else you want to take the war with. And then Miss Thermite, like she's truly amazing, man. I mean, you playing that to Road Company. Like I had the fortune to play, Warzone with her. I think maybe once or twice, and then play Road Company with her, and she, it's like instant. Like, oh, we're playing Road Company. I bet, hey, we about to go play, and then it's just like she's on top of the board, and it's just like, yo, like she has talent. That is talent. That's not showing how good you have to be. Look on there and whatnot. That plays a big part, but still, you don't have to do that. You show that you are capable of holding your own weight doing that. Like, doing actual great gameplay, and not have to, oh, this yada yada. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
ain't gotta sit there with their chest, propped up all the way to their neck. Excuse my language, but that's what it is. That's what it be.
No, you're 100% correct.
Like, it's guys that, it's like I said before, it's some people that get on Twitch or whatever platform they stream on, and they can put in hours and hours and hours of technical game and playing the game the right way, playing at a high level. But then you get this other female streamer where she playing ditzy, acting like she don't know what she doing, sitting there giggling, laughing the whole time, wearing practically nothing but like, a strap just wrapped around everything. And she pulling in, hundreds of thousands of viewers, getting hundreds of thousands of donations for practically doing nothing, just sitting there.
Yeah.
And basically making a mockery of the game that she chose to play that day. Because now it's not even about the game. It's about, she making it about herself. It ain't even about the games no more. And when you a gamer, the game comes first.
Yeah.
So it's like, y'all on there trying to use this gaming platform to try to make a quick buck by, showing your ass real quick. I'm sorry, you ain't gonna get no follow from me. No subscribe for no month or nothing like that. I'm sorry.
No OnlyFans page. No. Forget about it. All right.
Don't send me no link to no OnlyFans page. Say follow me on here too. You go get the big reject, big block, all of that. I'm sorry. It's a new day, new year. People got to get their respect, especially the ones that truly deserve it.
Yeah, no, 100%. Talking about New Year. Anything new on the next gen? New next gen updates? Talking about some New Year, new console, next gen information. You got anything?
All I got for y'all on that tip is just keep a look, just keep an eye out. They got more systems coming out, more Xboxes are rolling out this time. So, keep your eyes on everywhere. Best Buy, Target, Walmart, Costco.
I'm telling you, don't get finagled.
I even heard Kohl's was selling PS5s at one point in time. So
look, don't get finagled,
check everywhere.
Man. Don't get finagled. All right. Don't
go on OfferUp. Don't get on Craigslist. Don't get on none of these other websites that say that they can get it for you. Just go to the store and get it and put it in your own hands. That's the only way you're gonna feel good about making that purchase.
Look, that KFC console though is gonna it's gonna change the game. Literally, no pun intended. It's gonna change the game. Definitely a game changer.
Yeah, I'll tell you what's real game changer though.
What's that?
Xbox Game Pass changing these games out for the new year.
Ooh.
That's the real game changer. No pun intended.
Yeah.
But it's a couple little games on there that you might have seen before that that you might have wanted to get at that point in time, but your funds might not have been right. You know, a popular title, Injustice 2, is on there now.
Ooh, Injustice 2.
So you DC heads, Superman, Batman lovers. You got your Green Lantern, you got your Joker, got your Wonder Woman. You got your whole Justice League.
I wonder if Prof plays Injustice 2 since he's played Mortal Kombat. It's both by NetherRealm.
Oh, I'm pretty sure of it. I'm not even gonna deny that he.
And if it is, I wonder what his favorite character on there is. I wonder if I can guess it.
Well, just take a guess. It'll be on the record.
I don't know. I see, but Prof is, he was a Melina person on Mortal Kombat. So, and then he likes Baraka too. So I wouldn't take it past him if it was Batman or Robin. Mm-hmm. Swords, Baraka with the I don't know. I was just thinking like Robin possessed speed and his background, his combat background. Like that really is something unique. They have Injustice 2, then like Little Acre, which is a new like a little game that's only 3 gigabytes and it's fantasy violence. Mm-hmm. So you guys who like fantasy games.
What's that about? That sounds like it'd be interesting.
Well, apparently it's supposed to be, this guy searching for his father. Aiden travels to a strange new world. Lily, his heroic daughter, sets off after him. Is fully voiced and with hand-drawn animations. Little Acre is a lovingly crafted adventure game. So you actually have to go through an adventure. So it's action, adventure, and fantasy violence. It's pretty dope though. Right. Look, they have it on the Game Pass. Look, if you don't believe me, you need to check it out on there. Like it looks like it's really fun, especially for people who loves, really cool, down to earth, adventure games. Like, I mean, really experiencing and solving what is happening in the world. If you like those kind of games, you should probably check that out. And it's only 3 gigabytes. It's not gonna hurt you.
Right, it ain't gonna hurt your hard drive at all.
Not at all. Then you got what's the other one? What's the other one's on? Code Vein. Mm-hmm. And that one is located in time not too distant future. It is a mysterious disaster has brought collapse to the world. As we know, its towering skyscrapers, once symboled of prosperity, are now lifeless graves of humanity past pierced by the thorns of judgment. That is a lot.
No, I've seen a little bit of that, and that kind of gears me like near what was the name of that game? It's such a weird title. Near Automata or something like that.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Like the game where you control the 2 androids and all that stuff like that. It kind of give me those types of vibes a little bit, but I feel like it would be like more like I don't know, maybe it looks like more anime-ish, I would say.
Yeah, I mean, apparently in this is that you're part of a hidden society called the Revenants, and but they're called Vane, but that's where they get the code Vane from. So you're called Vane though, but it's Revenants, and you got to get relics, and then you have to defeat successors in that whole thing. So it's a story within a story.
Okay.
But it's a lot of good, it's action adventure and a lot of fighting, and it's rated mature, by the way, too. So, it's for the mature people, not talking about kids, okay? Mature audiences. You should probably check this out. 32 gigabytes, though. So are you ready to risk it all for 32 gigabytes? It's a lot
That's
of gigabytes.
That's a good thing. You ain't got to waste your money with Game Pass because you play a game and download it, you don't like it,
you can take it right on off there.
Take it right off. It ain't gonna cost you nothing except just the little small fee that you pay every month to get access to all of those games. But I mean, who wouldn't pay $15 to pay, hundreds of games for free?
Exactly.
All right.
The next one they have is Moto GP 20. It was just a racing game. They the experience on there of apparently it's been another one just like this one in a sense, but it really changed the experience of it. It's got more a manageable career, so you can actually manage your career the way you want it to be. In a sense, it's really dealing about managing the career. But they have new technical improvements, graphics, customize your bike and your suit, by the way. And then you can go against MotoGP legends, or you can challenge your friends online. It's really a lot that you can do on this, and it's 18.3 gigabytes, and it's racing and flying. So it's really diverse. It's definitely something that if you racers out there, y'all want to definitely challenge your friends or challenge the goats. The goats, you know, I think you should do it. I think the way how it sounds, I haven't played the first one personally, or the ones that came out before this one, but this one seemed like it might be quite interesting. So if you like the race, I definitely tell you and recommend it. Try this game out.
Let's give them one more game off this Game Pass that might seem interesting.
All right, let's talk about Will Mod's Warehouse. This one touches my soul. It's a puzzle game, first of all. It's a puzzle game, and it's about keeping a warehouse running in tip top shape. And you play as Wilmot, and a hardworking warehouse employee. Um, and you have to sort and stack a variety of products. So if you personally want to learn how to run a warehouse or be a part of a warehouse, you should definitely, play this game. This is a warehouse simulator game. What is really cool, the graphics and stuff, like how it is, it's really cool. You have to legitimately, it's a puzzle, so you have to, connect this with the right pieces, or the customer is gonna get upset. It's 307 megabytes.
Oh, I ain't
and it's
taking
rated
no
E for
space.
everyone. Yeah, it's rated E for everyone. So why not try it? It's for family and kids. So you will enjoy yourself, but I call it a warehouse simulator because it's teaching you how to run a warehouse. I think that's really educational but informational as well. Like, I think it's really cool.
Now, before we get to this next topic, what's one game that you recommend that Microsoft takes off the Xbox Game Pass that is just taking up space right now?
Bleeding Edge. No thought. Bleeding Edge. No thought. Bleeding Edge. Look, it is one of the. It's not the word. If you have a team, by all means, it's a good game. But Bleeding Edge, if you do not have a team, it would be the worst headache for at least if you're trying to play really like a good amount, an hour. You're gonna have the worst headaches of all time. Like I stress to you, if you're not running with a team, really, you better be a tank that can carry, because that can go. But how about you, sir?
I was gonna say the same thing, honestly. That's why I was laughing so goddamn hard. But yeah, man, Bleeding Edge is now when it first came out, yeah, it seemed like it was, a dope little game, but it takes one straggler for, everything to fall apart, and you literally just get swept the whole match, and it's
You get
just
swept off your feet and then out of bounds.
terrible. It's terrible.
You talk about the jumping system. The jumping system where one person's down, you already know they're chasing down whoever else is like trying to get in that little area, man, and they be on.
No. Let's talk about the healing system with this man Zero Cool. Zero Cool is the worst video game character ever. The most broken character. This
broken.
man ain't have no offense whatsoever. But let him come in there and save the day by instantly somebody who near death running for their life. Here he come within a matter of seconds of hitting you with that beam. You back to full health. And it's like, it's madness. They need to nerf how long it takes for, how quick he can heal somebody. If their health is that low, it needs to. Oh boy. You know what? Just because of that, let's go on to this next topic. Games that have made us rage.
Bleeding Edge.
Besides Bleeding Edge, because Bleeding Edge is the common denominator for everyone that I've talked to that has experienced that game at some point in time. They said that they can't stand Bleeding Edge. They hate it. They don't never play it anymore.
What's on the Game Pass?
Tough. But
they say, look, you want to try it? You don't like it?
You know, if you like it, you can spend money on it if you want to. But I mean, you know, I wouldn't. That's just me. But when I'm talking about raging, I mean like, like to the point where you slam the controller down on the table.
Oh yeah,
and you get up kicking stuff and everything.
Definitely 2K. 2K brings the worst out of me. I try so hard not to, let it get to me, let it get upset. But Tone, I made a lockdown. Why am I still getting laid up on like I'm a child, bro? And it will go in sometimes, and I just be like, yo, I know I have this rim protector on the hallest of the fames. Do you hear me? There's no way. And then rim protector, you know what I'm saying? Like all of those is Hall of Fame. And yet they're still able to throw a layup on me. And I will swing at it and it'll be like 12% covered. What? Like I lose it. I really lose it up there. So, I try not to. I try to keep my cool. I try, but how like quiet it'd be in the party. It would be like super quiet. It'd be like, and then like, come on, like what? So
that's
like
me most of the time.
And how about you, friend?
Let me take it back a little bit.
Oh, you going back old skill.
Going back in time. Going back to the Sega Genesis.
Ooh.
I'm talking about the original Mortal Kombat.
Whoopsie.
When I tell you that game made me rage more than anything else in the world, the first thing, that was the first game I've ever experienced where a bot actually spam moves. And if you ever jump close enough and you get caught in that little punch sequence where they just, you play somebody, that is the most annoying thing. That and the sweeping leg kick that you just keep falling. You get up, fall, fall on your back, fall on your neck, fall, round over. Like what?
Finish him! Like wait a minute, I was blocking. I swear.
Like I didn't hit you not once.
It sounds like you playing against Sonic Fox. It sounds like you playing against Sonic Fox over there, and you just
might as well
doing the simplest. You just doing the simplest of moves, and you just sitting over there just getting hit by it.
Like, bro, I know I'm not jumping that far. How am I still getting hit by this uppercut? Like, it don't make no sense. I used to hate hearing whoopsie all the time.
The spams, bro. I have this friend talking about it. Brings you this story. We was playing Mortal Kombat 10, right? And my friend was picked Raiden, and I picked Sub-Zero because I just know this guy is going to spam me with just lightning bolts, bro. Like he's just prone to do that, and then the little flying thing. So at first we're going at it the first round, you know what I mean? We're knocking each other back and whatnot. So I'm like, oh, okay, maybe he, not gonna do it. And then the first lightning ball I see, I was like, oh, here it is. This is why I picked this man, because he's gonna block, and then I can make the little ice things out of ice clones of myself to to block some of it. So I prefer, but this man was spamming. I mean, every time I was getting hit, another one was coming. I'm just like, what? So the end of the result is I didn't win the game. But anyway, it is. Look, there was no way I was getting spammed. You lucky I didn't do a quitality.
Man, I used to love doing those. I used to get so mad. That's why I don't play Mortal Kombat anymore, because my anger playing Mortal Kombat gets to the best of me, because I know I'm doing these combos right, but that godforsaken ping, it takes milliseconds off of your timing, and it could mess everything up. Like the slightest lag, and it could put you out of position. So I really don't play unless, we sitting there, in the same room right next to each other and we can go at it like that where I ain't got no delay. I know all my combos go hit how I want to.
Trying to play local play.
Like man, what? Local area network land. I'm telling you, bro, that's the best way to play because it's so easy to see if somebody is cheating. I'm telling you.
Not even just that, but you're talking about now. You're just talking about all of them where somebody can spam, man. You was talking about earlier dealing with spamming on the wrestling podcast. I ain't gonna say nothing in the four corners, but I'm just saying. You was talking about spamming. That's one of the greatest things that we hate is spammers, man. People that can constantly use the same move and it gives them, the additional rate. But talking about bleeding edge with, Zero Cool, it was just like, you got him on the brink of death and you just go right up to him, zoop, 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 and it's just right back up. Like, how are you supposed to beat that? And then the team is helping him to survive. You know what I mean? Like, they working as a core to keep him alive when he's getting attacked. So it's just like, if you keep him alive, you're gonna win, and everybody knows that.
Bro, Zero Cool is literally Bobby the Brain, and everybody else on his team is the Heenan family. Like, I'm just gonna put it like that. He let everybody else go out there and do what they gotta do. But as soon as they need some help, there he go right there. Oh, here you go, friend. And then that man disappear around the corner somewhere all stealthy. Like, come on now. Like, man, that was another game I raised. I'll be honest. I used to raid on Bleeding Edge a lot. I used to play with Matuku, big Samoan guy,
pat his belly
pat his belly when he got happy, easygoing fella.
Very nice.
Big robotic arms, swole, heavy, big heavyweight.
He was very positive too. Like I did like that about him. Very positive individual.
Very positive, always wanted to get the win, but it's just when I used to get jumped and I know that I was going against characters that I was stronger than, like my specials would always miss or they wouldn't do as much damage. Even if I had the right modifiers on to make everything stronger and work better or hit at a better range, it would never connect or work like that. So I just, okay, well, let me switch to somebody else. And I honestly lost the interest in the game because I kept getting mad at it so much.
Yeah, I was the snake guy. I was trying to be the healer of the team. Obviously I picked the wrong one. I should have picked Zero. But the snake was really cool. He was very hard to play as because he can play as aggressive or he can play as conservative. And most of the time I try to play conservative for the team. And him putting those little spells down and create that big circle so they can get healed, giving them shield. But that wasn't enough either. I mean, it'll keep you alive for momentarily, but once that circle is down, it is on. Like, you know what I mean? Because you sitting there gasping for time. Like, hopefully my team gets here because now they're jumping me. You know what I mean? And like I said, that was the biggest headache all the time. Was like, man, we're gonna play this, man. We gotta play this right. Like, you can't play this.
I'm telling you, that's the only game we didn't go into, in a joking way. Like, all right, we gotta make a strategy. I think that's why we got rid of it because it started to take the joy out of playing games for us. So I think that's why we stopped playing it, honestly.
The first time we started playing it, we started getting the hang of it. It was really good. And then as soon as more patches were getting done, more updates and more different things that was happening, it was tweaking the game and whatnot.
And it was crossplay.
Yeah, and then it was crossplay as well. So see, I don't try to use that as advantages, but my friend, the homie Tone over here, sees it differently.
Y'all PC players be using aimbot and wall hacks. I know y'all do. Because y'all shots be suspicious and they need to be looked at. Like if this was Call of Duty tournament, I'll be calling for a review on all your shots, every single game, every single round. I don't care. A lot of the stuff that y'all be doing out there be very, very suspicious. And y'all know who y'all is too. Y'all know who y'all is. I'm not gonna say no names, Rochelle, but
Oh, yeah, he got a pretty good shot on Road Company, so but I'm glad
Bro,
he on
that
our
man
team.
be getting headshots from I don't know how he be getting. I be watching the screen after I die. I be watching him. He be doing some stuff too. He think he's slick.
A lot of hit tats.
But I'm not gonna throw him under the bus like that.
Hey, look, he helped us get wins. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad he on our side.
If he is using aimbot, he's not using it for comp reasons. He's
for
doing
comp
it for
reasons, no comp
in public
reasons.
lobby. So y'all get off my man's back. I can tease him. Y'all can't.
He's toxic. We know, but you don't gotta say it.
Bro, speaking of toxic, the most toxic game I've ever played, where I've literally broken a controller over, has got to be the 2K18 NBA 2K18 Combine mode.
Jeez.
Oh my Lord. I think I went through 2 controllers in that month.
Jeez.
Like that month and a half where they were having, the Combine dates and stuff, and they kept adding more and more dates because people was missing them or these games weren't counting and stuff like that. Like, it's too many games where, we close to winning, right there on the verge of winning, and then just, some nonsense happen or somebody get like a stupid turnover. And, at this point in time, this was, for that first, wave of players to come in for, the league. So, everybody was playing hard. Everybody was, trying too hard.
Yeah.
And it was a few times where I was playing on the shooting guard because I was playing shooting guard and center at the time. I tried to put 40 games in both. And I was on the shooting guard this day. And I just kept getting missed in the corner, because, people wanted to keep using the glitchy builds to try to just run in and, dunk on somebody or, the whole ISO, gameplay has been going on forever with 5 out. So that's what people were just trying to do the whole time, just do 5 out, letting the point guard just do whatever, and he hopefully pass the ball. But of course, I wasn't getting the ball, and I was always constantly open. And then I made a shot to put us up 1 with like 10 seconds left.
Mm-hmm.
I get a steal. I pass it up the court. He getting chased down going towards the corner. I run to the other corner. I'm wide open. He just jacks up a shot real quick with 3 seconds left, which is plenty of enough time for him to pass the ball, for me to get my feet set, and for me to put up a clean shot with no interference. Nobody contesting the shot or nothing. And he just threw the game away. And my first reaction was, I didn't say anything. I just unplugged my headset from the controller because everybody in the headset was just going off, yelling like, "Oh, why you do that? He was in the corner open. Oh, you stupid as hell." And I wasn't trying to hear all that. I unplugged the controller and I instantly took my controller and I just, bam, just real quick on the desk and just let it sit there. And I left it there for about 2 hours. Came back, tried to pick it up. The right bumper fell out. The thumbstick was kind of, the thumbstick was, all limp, leaning over to the right angle, down bottom left corner and stuff. And I couldn't play nothing else for like 2 days until I got another controller. I was so pissed. That was my for real rage moment, I can honestly say.
It had to be Mario Kart for me, man. When I was a little kid, Nintendo 64, man, freaking Mario Kart when I was a kid, and we used to have all our friends used to come over, and we just like, yo, let's play Mario Kart. That's the only game we played. We played for 4 hours, 5 hours. I remember one time, I guess so like I said, and Tone knows I'm toxic when it comes to when I was younger. So like, I mean,
used to be toxic. Get it right. Save yourself. You used to be toxic.
Used to be toxic, but I used to boost about myself a lot. Like I used to, like I'm great, I'm good at this, y'all suck and whatever. And I never, me and this kid, I forgot his name, but we used to throw each other's shoes because either he'll win or I'll win. And it's just like, how dare you? I grab his shoes and throw. And he'd do the same thing if I win. It was so like tough. Like it was got to be into fights. Like it was 4 of us too, and all guys relax. No, it's serious. I'm always winning. You in my home. Get out.
It's like every time I'm in the league, you always somehow get the blue shell and always hit me with it, and you always win. Do you have a grudge against me? What have I done to you?
Right? You just stand up. Why every time I get close to the darn line, all I hear why do I hear that? And then other than that, single player game, I remember playing God of War. That was my favorite single player game. I remember growing up, and every time I die by them little servants that would be throwing at me, Kratos, get him, and everybody, and it's just like, I be tearing them up. Then the boss comes, and he got the little servants around him, and I'm just tearing them up. I'm tearing the boss up, just like let him have it. He has a little bit of health left. I have a little bit of health left, and all I know is from behind me, because I'm not paying attention at the time, the little servant stabs me, and then there I go on the ground, and I'm just like, I gotta start over again.
True rage, veins popping out the neck.
Yes, because you have to start that whole thing over again, man. No one wants to do that when you had the boss already down. You was about to win. You was like, yes. And here comes the little servant. I'm just gonna sneak behind you. Like, what the world, man? So yeah.
But you know what? Speaking of sneaking up behind somebody and pulling a little sneak attack,
a little Randy Orton.
Do a little RKO right quick. We had a chance to go ahead and hop on the wrestling podcast a little bit.
Yeah, we did. And that was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun, get to, be open, and everybody sat there and, gave out their opinions, which, some of it that I didn't know, and now I know. So it was very informational. And like I said, I appreciate those guys for, having us on there and, making us feel like we part of the gang, our little tag team, little corner, the silver corner, you know what I mean?
Right.
So, we definitely felt, I felt we was appreciated going in. So we had really, a lot of fun, messing with those guys, man. They really cool.
Oh yeah. It might have seemed like, they was picking on us, and, we was, kind of jabbing back at them and stuff. It's all love. It's all fun and games. Yeah. We was all there for one common topic that we all enjoy, and that was wrestling.
And that's pretty much it.
First of all, I got a shout out to, Marshall, Mr. Soul Simmons.
Ooh, Mr. Soul.
Hell of a host.
Yes.
Hell of a, referee for when, the shit start going down.
And he only gets better.
Clean it up real quick. Oh yeah. Like every episode he getting better. Way better.
Yeah.
Another guy who's starting to show out too a little bit from, when they first started, because, I kind of, helped co-produce that as well. So,
get this man
I get a little behind the scenes, just a little bit. I'm trying.
Just a little. Yeah, I like it.
But, I'll go behind the scenes a little bit, and, Jose on there, Quavo, that's my boy. Today, he was fighting back for once. It was actually a good listen. He was coming, with some strong facts today, a little bit of knowledge, schooling some of the older heads in the group.
You put a little hot sauce on this chicken.
Oh yeah, just a little bit, not too much. He don't want to douse it, overdo it. Little section by section, little by little.
Savor the flavor. You know what I mean? Wait till the next one. Give him a little bit.
Regardless, he was still eating.
Yeah, definitely.
Mr. Colin over there, Mr. Pipe Bomb, Bomberman. If you don't know, that's a video game, by the way. Go along with that. That's what I'm gonna start calling him, Mr. Bomberman.
Mr. Bomberman.
He come in, he pick on everybody, but at the same time, he got the facts and the knowledge to be able to do that.
Yeah, so, to bring it, what I mean? He got it to back it up.
You can't get mad at him, he got the knowledge. He just doing what he do. And Jay Will over there, cool as the other side of the pillow.
Definitely, definitely. He's that refresher.
He keep it real. he care about, kind of like what the people want in wrestling. He care about, the reaction that the crowd giving and stuff like that. So, he looking at it from,
You talking about the
more than
oohs
just
and
the history
ahs?
aspect. Oh yeah, the pops,
Oh, is that a wrestling word?
It could be. Maybe you listen to the wrestling podcast, you might be able to find out a little something. I know I
in
have.
the four corners, right? I know I have.
Oh yeah, most definitely. And we can't forget about Mr. Clanging and Banging over there,
Clanging
Mr.
and
Rail
banging.
over there acting like Randy Orton, getting hurt too much during action, but he still show up anyway.
Give you one good RKO and they call it a day.
Give you that one good taunt and then do a half finisher because he hurt himself, but at least he followed through and finish things up.
Yeah, exactly.
But hey, make sure y'all go check them out. They actually have 2 episodes that air weekly. They got your old school and you got your new school.
Oh, they give you that old and that new flavor.
Oh yeah, for the original, wrestling fans,
for the OGs
the Attitude
out there
era,
right?
That old school show is for y'all, of course, and anybody that's trying to keep up with, the young bucks or some of the newer classes coming in, they cover your AEW.
Yeah, they talked about
they
what
cover
today?
Your NXT, they cover your Impact.
Yeah,
they cover all the bases.
AEW. Yeah, they did a lot, especially even today. So y'all need to go check that out.
Oh yeah, got to. But you know what? Speaking about wrestling, this new AEW game that's supposed to be coming out pretty soon. Now, I know you said before that it's supposed to be like WWE Battlegrounds.
Yes, that's how when you see it, like they give you a little teaser, and it has that format. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I can only imagine. I haven't played the Battlegrounds, but like if that's how they going with it, I just would love to see how the story unfolds. Like I know they're gonna have a really good story mode because they want it to be long lasting, and this is what they're trying to do. So if this is gonna be long lasting, I know they're gonna try to tweak the story, or maybe it's gonna be constant, frequent updates. If they could give a little bit of history, like with Chris Jericho versus Kenny Omega, like you know what I mean, like and had that going for a while. I mean, the sky's the limit of what they could do. Definitely for the AEW game.
Oh yeah, most definitely. And I'll tell you something else.
I'll tell you one thing, brother.
No, we ain't going Hogan now. We ain't going Hogan. I was a kid once at a point in time, but I wasn't, taking my vitamins every day and saying my prayers like Colin. But that's another podcast.
All I want to know is what you're gonna do.
Oh man, but you know what? I think we done covered enough today.
Yeah, I think we did our due diligence.
Oh yeah, I think so. I think we done covered all the bases. I think we can go ahead and hit home plate now.
Hit a home plate, huh? Oh, Tone. Before Channel Funko. You know what I mean? They're new on the scene. They gave us a
Channel
shout out on
Funko.
YouTube.
Let's go ahead and explain the story with this real quick. I didn't forget, but let's go ahead and just give their own little segment real quick. I think they're very well deserving of that.
Yeah, most definitely.
Channel Funko is a page on Twitter that actually reached out to me and Cash about being in their community tribute video for Funko Pops that, a lot of people don't really get a chance to see or never even seen before.
Yeah, don't even get to shine. So,
yeah. Shout out to Channel Funko for, letting us be a part of that. That was, something special.
Man, you talk about
to be immortalized on YouTube.
Matter of fact, channel. Have y'all seen if y'all have not seen it, y'all need to go check out Channel Funko. That is their YouTube name, and go check out that video, their first video, and literally you get to see how their story unfolds. I mean, it's really cool to see 2 people from the UK, by the way, to push and doing stuff that they love, which is doing Funko Pops. and they have their different variation. They have 3 of them, 3 different Funko Pops that they show to us, and and they give back to community, and that's what it's all about. And they putting us at the end, and and her her great humming, by the way. I couldn't get over the singing humming. I thought that was amazing.
Oh yeah, that was dope. That was definitely fire. It puts like a it puts a little family feel to it.
Yeah.
So
Definitely.
definitely shout out to them again.
Big shout out. Appreciate them. Appreciate them for what they did for us and for everybody else as well.
And of course, you know how we do over here at Tone and Cash Gaming Pad. Got to shout out to the ones that's making this possible.
Exactly.
Back there in the booth, running 613 Faye Productions himself, 613. Mr. Mike T. Y'all can follow 613 Faye on Twitter, 613 Faye DMV on what's that, Instagram, I believe. I want to get that right. And I believe it's 613 Faye Productions on Facebook. You can find us on YouTube, right here,
on all
where
social
you listening
media.
to us at.
Exactly.
All social media platforms.
Just
Speaking of social media platforms, I have a Facebook.
Yo, it's going to rain outside. It's going to be raining like cats and dogs. What you just say?
Oh, the hell just opened up on Earth.
Can you say that louder for the people in the back, please, so they can hear that?
I made a Facebook page.
Oh, it's going to be a good time.
Nah, I ain't had a chance to, I haven't had a chance to, actually edit the profile and, put pictures up there and all that stuff.
You got a lot of work. You got a lot of work.
I know. I was bringing that up earlier, but, I was, I was a little, little bit busy, the past week or so since we last spoke about it. But, I'm keeping true to my New Year's resolution. I said
that's all that matters.
I said I was gonna do it. I did it. So for right now, if y'all looking for, if y'all look for me on Facebook, just type in Anthony Oliver. Y'all will see our logo for Tone and Cash Gaming Pad. That's how y'all know it's me. Drop a follow. I follow back. I actually put a thought up there today. I said hello again. So if you see that and there's only one thought up there, that is definitely me. And of course, y'all should know my Twitter by now at Tone Corleone 450. That's my most active page. So if you need something, hit me up on there.
And you can find me. Look, I was getting there. Give me some. I'm slow. I'm trying to get there. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on it. You can find me on Twitter, Cassify. You can find me also on Facebook. Shawn King is on Facebook, Instagram, DeMarco Cash. Find me on my socials. You can find me on anywhere, any platform. I'm there. Okay, not any platform. Don't really go looking on each and other different platforms other than the main socials. Follow me on there, and stay connected. New information all the time.
Always. But you know what? It's about that time. I know what I'm about to do. I'm about to go ahead and pick up the sticks, and I'm about to get back to gaming.
I play Bleeding Edge.
No, sir. No, sir. Not at all. If you try to send me an invite for Bleeding Edge, I will remove you off my friends list. Best believe it. Not for any other game I will play. I will play Grounded before I play Bleeding Edge. And if you listen to our previous podcast, you will know I hate Grounded. Okay? So if I'm willing to play a game that I hate over Bleeding Edge, it's obviously got to be something wrong with it. But don't take my word for it. Go on the Game Pass, download it for free, and sit there and play it for about a good 2 hours, and then let me know what you guys think.
It's not a place for here and there for me to try to defend Grounded, but Grounded is a really good game. It's just spiders do play a big part. So if you are scared of spiders, I would not recommend you play that game. it will definitely, keep you on your toes with also other animals out there. Anyway,
I ain't saying I'm scared of spiders now, but when the spider is, 20 times your size and you can't outrun it, and the only thing that you got to defend yourself with is a stick.
Look, you can upgrade the stick.
Sharpened, then I don't know what to tell you. All
you can upgrade your stick.
Run.
Okay?
All I'm gonna do is run. What I'm gonna do? Upgrade it. Or I'm gonna put a cloth on. Now I can hold it better to still die when I'm trying to jab this spider.
Anyway, guys, it's been real. Like once again, it's been Tone and Cash Gaming Pad Podcast. Okay, we're going to not worry about Grounded. All right, Grounded is either you like it or not. There we go. Okay,
leave it at that. All right, y'all. Y'all enjoy y'all day.
Please.
We will holler at y'all next week.
Keep
gaming. Be easy.
Peace.